Do you want a business that flows with ease and joy and gives you more time to spend on the things that you love? Well, watch to the end for my juicy tips where I will share how I did this and reduced my working hours by 45%. So if you want a dream business, you want to have all of the elements that make up the business, the marketing, the sales, the clients, the serving and doing all the things that you need in your business. You want them all to feel good. When they feel good, then your business is going to give you more joy and everything will just flow with more ease. If you're new to my channel, my name's Mahnaz and Excel with Mahnaz is my channel all about helping you get more productive and strategic with your business growth. So if you want to work less and be more, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified of the next video. Now let's oversimplify what a business looks like. It's about who you serve. So first we look at the who. Who is your dream client? Really having a deep understanding of who it is that you are trying to serve and the problems that they have and what's going on in their life, because you are wanting to get inside their head and really understand what's going on for them from their perspective, not from yours. Next comes the where. Now, where are they on that journey? You are going to take them from point A to point B, but they could be anywhere in between. Now, where are they in the journey? And is there anything that is specific about where they are, what's going on for them, and what stage they're at? That's very key in terms of what stage they're at as to what they actually need. Next is the what. So what offers do you have that are aligned in that way, that meet that who and where? What services are they? Are they sustainable? Are they giving you joy in serving? Are they helping your dream client to get that amazing transformation that you so want them to get? Now is the when. So when do you want to help them? Do you want to start today? Do you want to start tomorrow? Is this a dream of yours to do this sometime in the future? Well, why not now? Why not start now? It's not something that's not achievable. If we set ourselves with the right goals and the right timeline, then we can make successful and progressive pathway to where we want to be. And in order for us to do that, we have to take action and take those steps on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and really be working towards that goal. Last but not least is the how. So how do you want to serve them? What is it that you actually want to offer them? Now, this is something that people often start with, and it's not about that. It's not about the tech. It's not about how you would create it. You have to really start from the beginning, and the how should really come at the end, because this is just the vehicle of how you will create that transformation. And neither you nor your dream client should really care about what that vehicle looks like, as long as it takes them from point A to point B. Now, this could be the type of content you create, the way that you will be in touch with your clients, and how you will serve them through the path and through that time that you have with them. There are multiple ways of doing this, and often what happens is we actually get stuck on this bit, and because of that, none of the other things actually happen. So everything really starts with your vision and your why, and why you want to do what you do. And if you spend more time thinking about what that is and digging into that, then the how should be something that follows last. Right, so I just wanted to hop on, show you a few slides, and this is how I reduced my hours by 45%. So I've got this Sustainable Freedom Business Framework, and I want to just show you this in this format. So I call it SFB, and it has several components that, as you would imagine, we're building a business with freedom in mind and sustainability. You need to have different parts of the business working all together in a very cohesive way. So this is how I would explain this. So here are some components of it. Obviously, for a sustainable business, it's absolutely essential that we have a flow of dream clients coming into our world. So that takes one of those triangles. Sustainable offers is another one. We need to be creating things that are the right kind of offers, and they are sustainable in the sense of being able to actually help more people with them. And then we want to have an aligned business with freedom. Now, this is the component that I worked on the most. For me to go from working really long and super hard, longer hours, more hours than I'd ever worked in my corporate life before, even when I was working on a full-time basis. That is something that tends to happen for entrepreneurs and solopreneurs. So I just want to talk you through how that really works and what this is made up of. So let's get into aligned business with freedom. So in order for you to actually be building an aligned business, there are different parts of this again that they need to be in place. Starting off with thinking about how you are working in your day. Now, we are all busy doing things, but we can fall into the trap of being busy and, having things in our to-do list or in our day, but actually not really progressing and not progressing in the way that we would like to. And especially when they're not actually directly related to the goals that we have for our business too. So this all comes down to planning the time that you have to work in your business effectively. If you are looking at cutting hours, then that's a really essential task, because you won't be able to do everything. At different times of the year, you might be slowing down a bit more. That is something that will come again and again in your business, where you need to just take a bit of time and take stock of where you are and what you can actually achieve and how you can be the most effective with the time that you have. This is the area that I concentrated on the most. That was the first thing that I did, because if I had my time allocated in a more strategic way, then it was definitely working towards something. Next comes having aligned systems, tools, processes, or tasks, because everything, even though we might think we don't have a system and we don't have a process, everything you do is a process in some shape or form. And when you really do take time to look at this in detail, you will find that there'll be, duplication, there will be repetition of things, there will be things that you're doing that perhaps don't even just feel good. So having aligned things, so things that do not feel difficult or hard, and finding a better way, an easier way, looking at improvements, is going to make those same processes improve and maybe take less time, be less manual, and really just improving the efficiency here of what it is that you are actually spending your time on. And then next comes efficient and productive, because when you put all of these things together, you're definitely going to be being more productive. But you can be productive on anything. It's about being productive on the right things that's going to take you somewhere and giving you that business. It's not just a business for the sake of being a business. It's in order for you to be able to meet your goals for your business and do the things and the vision that you have, making that a reality. So really putting productivity and working with the efficient ways of doing things and using your time in the most effective way all together is the thing that will help. So by creating an aligned business with freedom, I went from working over 44 hours per week, which was just, I'd never done that in my corporate career ever. And I went down to just 24 hours per week. I'm a mum of two and I have a family, and when you have other things going on in your life, your business is one of those, and it shouldn't be the thing that controls all of your life. And switching this around took me a huge amount of time and effort and dedication. I had so many things that I had to learn how to do. I had to understand and almost systemize, how I could take those actions. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to help other women in business to not go through all the pains that I did, and to be able to see things from a different perspective, to find strategies that help them, find strategies, implement them, take the action, and really figure out all the things that they never knew about. So, every day is a learning day, and I'm definitely a serial learner in that sense. And I am committed to always taking learnings, updating things, and passing that on to my clients so that their life is improved and they can take the right action. So going back to the Sustainable Freedom Business Framework, or SFB, this is what it looks like. And you can see all the other parts will then fit together. What we often say is, well, the aligned business will come later. Once I have clients, once I have an income of X amount per month. And the thing is that what keeps us stuck is we just keep doing the same things over and over. And then what we need to understand is doing the same things over and over again is not going to just suddenly give us different results. Yes, there's definitely a place for consistency and trying things out, but if you also need to be monitoring what is working for you and being able to make that kind of judgment, as a CEO of your business, as a CEO would be confident to look at your business and say, well, this is not working, or, make the necessary changes. So for a moment, I just want to take this away and just show you all the different components and how I see this fitting together. And I do think that building a sustainable business is really like you are physically building a structure. And when you put all the different parts together, what you're doing is you are building different parts of the business, all to give a sustainable business model. What this then does is that you have aligned activities across all of your business. So not just in the area that you focus on, you want to do that across all the different areas and all the things that need to be done. And this all has to come from having those solid foundations in place. Those are the things that people just don't see. Those are the things that are hidden below, underground, but they have to be there in order for the rest of your business to be supported and to grow on top of, and to really be able to flourish in the way that you want it to and have that direction from you. So this eventually will also, over time and over your consistency, is going to give you business growth and whatever your success goals are. And that means more impact and income, more joy, freedom and flexibility. Because when you work, and when you're not working, you are actually off duty. So I hope this has really been helpful for you. I just wanted to put this in because I think it's really important to just be able to share with you. And I'm very visual myself, so I hope that you've enjoyed this. Do tell me in the comments if this has been helpful. This is what I teach in my Dream Journey programme. It's a transformational programme where my clients are taken step by step from their vision, creating the roadmap that they want to create through working through all of these parts and building that success pathway of theirs. And in a very much an aligned way, so that it feels good to them and it gives them joy. And having that business that gives them more joy, and there's less of the stuff that you don't want to do and more of the stuff that you do, means that this actually falls into the rest of their life and their personal life, because they're much more intentional with the time that they have. They're much more present in life because they're not stressing and worrying about what they need to learn next and how they can figure out this puzzle of growing a business. So if you're interested, then do check out the Dream Journey programme. The link's in the description below, and I'd love to have a chat with you to see if it is something that could help you. I hope you found this video helpful, and please do check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the notifications turned on. and I will see you in the next video.